What if there were one simple change you could make to your marketing that would double your sales? Would you be interested? Let me show you how. Okay guys, so this strategy is called the incentive upsell, or at least that's what I've decided to call it. Essentially, it's giving your customers a reason to buy more. Now, normally what happens when you're shopping, think about it from a shopper's perspective. You're buying stuff and you start looking at the bill and it's like, oh, this is getting higher. We should stop spending money. Now, the incentive upsell actually does the opposite. Rather than customers saying, oh, we should stop spending money, they say, oh, if we only spent a little bit more, we would get blank. So that's what we're going to be talking about, and just give you an example of a business online that did the same thing with amazing results. So we're giving customers a reason to order more. There's a business online, they had a Shopify store that I came across on SOOO.com, and they just covered this business and showed their process. Essentially, they wanted to increase their average order value. It was sitting right around $28. And 24 hours later, after instigating this little change, they had doubled the average order value. Doubled in 24 hours. How crazy is that? Now imagine if you could get that kind of results with your wedding bookings, your family bookings, whatever kind of photography you do. So how did they do it? Let's go in. It was pretty simple, actually. They gave customers a reason to buy more by offering a discount for a certain purchase value. So essentially, they had this bar at the top of their website that said you're only $30 away from 10% off. Once a customer added an item to their cart. And then as they added more items, this blue bar would go up, 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 and eventually, once they had reached that quota, bam, woohoo, your 10% off has been applied to your order. So then comes the trickiest, sneakiest part. They added additional savings so that customers say, oh, I got 10%, but if I only spend another 15, then I get 20% off. So the moral of the story is that people want to save more than they want to buy. So give them a reason to save, a reason to spend, and you'll find your orders go up. So how can we apply this as photographers? How can you apply it to your brand? Well, here's a couple of options. Obviously, you can take this concept and apply it however you think by offering bonuses, tiered savings. But here's just a couple ways that we could do it really easily. First is to add tiered savings to your packages, okay? So if we had our base package at $2,000, let's say for a wedding or a very, very fancy family photo shoot, okay? Now, upsell number one, you could regularly have your package for $3,000. But if they book within 24 hours, maybe you send them a congratulations email when they book their base package. Oh, ignore that. So they booked the base package. You send them a congratulations email with a one-time offer for 5% off of an upsell number one, or 15% off if they make it to upsell number two and book the deluxe Rolls Royce of all family photography packages. So that's one option you could try incorporating into your packages, just offering tiered discounts, and putting a time limit on it makes them have an incentive to actually act now. Here's another idea. You could take your base package and include credit as they book higher up. So for instance, your base package just is the normal photography full price for prints. If they happen to upsell number one, we give them $500 in print credit, and they can save 10% on prints, whatever it is. Or $650 in prints if they book the next package up, save 15% on prints. You get where I'm going with this. So basically, the more they spend, the more they save. And the beauty of print credit is it's not costing you nearly as much as you're actually offering. So it might cost them $500 to order XYZ print. However, for you, because you're marking up your prints, it's probably costing you half of that. So there we go. Now, tiered bonuses is one last thing that we can do. We can actually assign bonuses to our packages. So for instance, your base package gives you $100 print credit. Upsell number one comes with $300. Upsell number two comes with $500 credit, and maybe you do an anniversary shoot a year later. Now, the great part about these print credits is that it encourages people to buy prints in the first place. So very rarely, if let's say your base package for a family portrait was $20 print credit, very rarely is a family going to purchase just $20 in prints. Maybe you have actual options that then you can upsell them from there. So they have a $20 credit, they order $50 worth of prints, and they see, okay, if I order $100 worth, it's free shipping. So then they have an incentive again to keep buying. So you can apply this all over the place. One last idea, you can consider offering time-sensitive discounts. So let's say that your clients order prints and they order $100 worth of prints. Well, maybe you send them a follow-up saying, thank you for your order, here's what's coming to you, and as a special bonus, if you want to order anything else, we'll give you 10% off all additional orders for the next 24 hours. So what might have been a one-time order now has the opportunity for them to order a few other things. Yes, you're making less profit, but you are still making sales you never would have made in the first place. All right, so that is it. The incentive upsell in a nutshell. It's giving your customers a reason to buy more. What do you think? Is this a strategy that will work for your business, or is it limited to online stores? I want to hear. Give me your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video was helpful for you, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.